Hello, and welcome to our video on Senate Bill 611, a proposal aimed at addressing the issue of rising rents and no-cause evictions in Oregon. This bill has been introduced in this year's legislative session, and many folks are calling it the Reasonable Rent Bill or the Rent Cap Bill. As many of you know, lawmakers passed Senate Bill 608 back in 2019, which aimed to provide protections for renters by limiting rent increases. However, with extreme inflation, we've seen that these protections are just not enough. Rent increases in buildings covered by the law have been unreasonably high, and a loophole exists that allows new buildings to have rents raised without any limits whatsoever. This is where Senate Bill 611 comes in. This bill aims to close the loophole for extreme inflation and provide additional protections for renters. First, it will limit the allowed annual rent increases to 3% plus the consumer price index, or 8%, whichever is lower. This will ensure that rent increases are in line with inflation and not drastically higher. Secondly, the bill will provide these protections for all buildings more than 3 years old. Currently, the law exempts buildings up to 15 years old. That means that renters in newer buildings will also be protected, just like in the one that I live in. My family just got a massive rent increase just before Christmas. Finally, the bill will increase relocation assistance in landlord-based no-cause, no-fault evictions. This will provide renters with more resources to avoid homelessness if they are evicted without cause. It's important to note that almost 4 in 10 Oregon households are renter households. Renters are in every community in the state, and this proposal will have the most impact on communities where rent amounts are the highest compared to income and vacancies are the lowest. These pressures are felt in communities across the state, both in urban and in rural areas. Cities like Portland, Eugene, Bend, and Ashland, Medford have long struggled with affordability and eviction, but now we're seeing this in towns like Grants Pass, Coos Bay, Tillamook, and in eastern and in southern Oregon as well. We urge lawmakers to pass Senate Bill 611 to provide much needed protections for renters and address the issue of rising rents and evictions in Oregon. If you want to support our campaign, be sure to sign our petition down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.